First tonight, pubs and clubs in the East Midlands have welcomed the decision to allow New Year's Eve celebrations this year. The government has decided not to impose new restrictions despite a sharp rise in COVID cases. This report from our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball contains flashing lights from the start.
New Year's Eve isn't just another night out, it's one of the busiest nights of the year. So many countries have imposed tough restrictions on night spots to stop the virus spreading. But here at the Emporium in Colville, they'll only need to see a COVID pass or a negative lateral flow test.
I'm relieved. I think it's smashing, I really am. You don't have to lock down because what's happening is people are voting with their feet. They're not coming in. They don't feel safe, do they? But we've got extra air conditioning and we keep the doors open.
But is that enough for people here in the centre of Nottingham today?
I think it's a good thing for mental health, bad thing for those that haven't had the Omicron variant yet.
If they want to go to a nightclub and as long as it's careful, I think it's fine.
They're a bit of a hotspot for the virus, so I'm a bit iffy.
I'm too old to go clubbing, mate, to be honest, so it doesn't really bother me.
I think it's better if they close. I lost my mum to COVID in February, so if we can, I know it's going to be really detrimental to a lot of pubs and clubs and things like that, but if it's going to save people's lives.
If the clubs aren't open, they're going to find somewhere else to celebrate, so maybe clubs are better because it's more...
How long's it going to last?
And opinions very divided on the East Midlands Today Facebook page. Sarah Holden thinks the lack of restrictions mean we're just going to need a stricter lockdown once the New Year celebrations are over. Others are worried it'll lead to more COVID deaths. But Carl Arrowsmith writes, celebrate outside and catch an illness anyway from the cold. And some of you think the time has come to learn to live with the virus and that if there are any more restrictions, well, people are just going to ignore them. Jeremy Ball, BBC East Midlands Today, Nottingham.